I haven't had an energy drink in so long, and it's so good. Holy! I'm gonna feel energized today. What's going on, everybody? Thrill, what's going on? Shh, it's a secret. What's a secret? The secret stream? Yeah, off schedule. What's going on, everybody? We hyped today? Holy! 2:30 a.m. stream? It's a little earlier. I was gonna actually make dinner, but I wasn't even hungry, so I was just like, screw it, let's just stream. What's going on, Abdullah, Bard, Pattis, Dragon? Oh my god, Dragon, how you doing? Did you watch UFC 280, or is it not your thing? Not really my thing. Honestly, like my thing in terms of like entertainment lately has just been like TV shows, stuff like that. I'm still watching C. I haven't watched too many episodes today. I kind of just like started, and then I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna stream. At that point, just call it breakfast. Well, for me, it's 5 p.m. I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner. I think I might have leftovers, but we'll see. Keep Apothecary, what's going on, dude? Thanks for asking. How are you doing? Dragon, I'm doing great, man. I was feeling kind of like sluggish earlier, but we had some like Freshie, which I thought I'd hate, but I actually ended up really liking one particular thing from Freshie, being their teriyaki twist bowl. That seemed to like, it kind of put me to sleep, but now I'm like back at it again. Racing, what's going on, dude? It's gorgeous today, man. It's nice that you stream more often. Yes. I am, oh my, Elquan, thank you so much for 5 tier 1s, dude. Holy, thank you, man. Guys, I was thinking about it yesterday, man, like, even today, even like just this morning too, like, just going through stuff like emails. You guys are so generous. It's like crazy. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that, Elquan. I fucking love you guys. But yeah, man, I'm doing a lot more keyboard builds. And then I think November is going to be a little slower, like past because I'm going to Novel Keys event mid-November. So I think like after mid-November, I'm going to want some like, you know, refresh time to get back into the swing of things. So I'll probably do some like gaming streams, if anything, but dude, yeah, we're going hard on keyboards. I also have a unicorn build, a personal unicorn build, that's kind of in collaboration with promotion for some of the stuff for Singa. That I might actually, I might actually fast track that till next week, just because we had to use the daughter board for the. First of all, hello. We had to use the daughter board for yesterday's build for the Percent Studio Trio, so now I don't have a daughter board. So they're sending one out, so I might actually fast track some stuff, change up some schedules, but yeah, interesting stuff. What are my favorite long pull linears these days? Keeping it a buck with you, I think most long pull linears end up sounding the same. I think the only ones that are truly unique in my eyes are the cream sodas and the epsilons. And the epsilons I'm mixed feelings about, but I love them at the same time, but I don't like the fact that the leaf chatters a little bit with that. I really want to enter for the unicorn raffle, but the chances are so low, I wonder if I should get a Tetra instead. Tetra's good too, like at least you have an option of doing something different with that keyboard, but you know. Bro, I have the neon switches, I just haven't lubed them. Hey Shmuck, Soren, what's going on, bro? It's actually not the leaf, but the top housing that chatters. Is it the top housing? What's chattering it on the top? I thought it was the leaf. It sounds like leaf chatter. Yeah, it's gonna be my first like unicorn that I actually build for myself. I have no idea what switches I'm gonna put inside of it yet. No idea. I was like sorting through things this morning. I'm like, hey, these ones, but I don't even know. Congrats, Soren. Actually, you know what's funny, Soren? Me and Soren have been talking about computer problems we've been having. This finally gave out on me today. My little Anchor card reader. Whenever I plug it in now, my computer just freaks out and crashes. It's just like, you can hear it go for a solid minute, like connect, reconnect, blue screen. Dude, I don't know what it is, man. Everything breaks all at once for me. It never, I know, man. Dude, it's
10
okay.
months, let's go.
This broke today. Like, I was literally loading up photos. Ratty, thank you so much for the 10 months, dude. I was literally loading up photos today, and I was like, today's gonna be a good day. I jinxed myself, plugged this fucking thing in, it broke, it's blue screen my PC. Luckily, I have the new Mac stuff, the Apple stuff that I have on order.
Just built my TGR JMV2 me and I
I'm
love
so
the
happy to
eat.
switch over. Jane V2. Ooh, what'd you put inside of it? Thank you so much for the 3 months, by the way, Gaby. I appreciate that. Do you still think the QK65 is still one of the best entry-level 65s on the market? Yes, in fact. Where's mine? Yeah, honestly, you know what? Like, it's such a good. I got a Mac Studio. Yeah, I just said screw it. Like, I'm having so many problems with my Windows unit that I said fuck it. I love the QK65. I think it's great. I think like the QK65 right now is probably the best 65 entry, but I think like the best overall keyboard for entry level at the moment. Again, my perspective, it's really hard to beat the amount of value you get in the box for the Zoom TKL and the Tiger 80 Lite. I lean more towards the Zoom TKL because it's pretty crazy how much value you get. And I did ask, dude, because I was kind of confused about a few things. So let me actually pull some conversations up. That is not a conversation. That is just someone's chat. Okay, I asked and I said, does the battery come with it? Because usually they don't ship batteries. They said yes. The battery comes with it as far as like I know. But the internal weight is not with it, which is fine. So the fact that the battery is with it, again, it's pretty crazy, man. It's a nice sounding keyboard. I did, Ann, yeah. I'm getting like, I'm up to the walls with Windows 11 right now. And even just Windows, like I'm just tired of it, man. Like I'm so sick and tired of like dealing with the issues with it. The best background music, listening to you talk and music going, dude, it's literally just 24/7 a lo-fi girl. It's on, I think it's in my description for Twitch. But hello everyone, thank you guys for the subs. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys are having a good Saturday today. Rare that I do Saturday streams. Dude, it's, you know what? I don't even think it's Windows 11. I just think it's like, this is like me being like really cringe right now and just really fucking like negative. I think it's just the shit tier PC parts that have come out in the last like little bit. Nothing seems like it's held up to the standards it was like a little while ago. Because like in this, and even in my last PC, I go through motherboards for some weird reason. Motherboards just seem to fucking conk out on me, dude. It's crazy. But right now, it's not even the PC that's having issues. It's just like software. And then, yes, I did have one hardware issue. My graphics card, I ended up rolling back to another driver, and it seems to be stable now-ish. I did have one like blue screen, or I guess it just died, but I think that's just a driver issue. But it seems to just be software right now. And it's just like, God, bro, it's so irritating. Windows does suck just for me. macOS sucks more. Things like easy window snapping not being there makes me mold. See, I'm not even too I don't even use that kind of stuff. So for me, it's not like too crazy bad. I use Windows 11 since it came out, no issues with it. Yeah, I guess I just haven't been lucky. I don't know, man. It drives me up the walls though. I'm considering getting a Zoom TKL for my internship next summer, but I already got a QK60. You know, if they were the same layout, I would say forget it, don't bother, but they're not, so, you know, I don't think it's a bad thing. Dude, I don't think, by the way, we're gonna open this up, by the way. We're doing the Roze 65. I don't think all this stuff comes with it. I can't really remember for some reason, but there were so many like things, like the pins, the stickers. I don't know if all these goodies come with it, but like, look at this. Dude, why is it every time I turn off the music, there seems to be a siren in the back? Look at all the little goodies we get. I think my camera's a little too exposed today. We get a lot of little goodies in the box here. Siren vibing with the music. Kind of feels like that, right? Is the unboxing man Alex? What's going on, dude? Little goodies. We'll go over the Roze stuff. Any music artists you're vibing with right now? Dude, I don't know what it is, man. Poland by Lil Yachty. That song's got me hyped. I don't know what it is, man. That song has just been on my repeat lately, dude. That song there has just been like with it for me, bro. I don't know what it is about that. Soren, you know what? It's sick, bro. By the way, do you think the Moto 80 is still worth it at that price point? I think it's still a good keyboard. You might want to consider other stuff nowadays. I don't know what the hell this is. They did send me some desk pads, which are in another room, which I don't feel like. Bro, you guys got it. It's so good, man. It's so good. It just gets me bumping, man. It gives me life, it gives me energy. Polybius is nice, right? It's good. I don't know what the hell this is. These are kind of cute though. These little pins and stuff like that. These little keychain holder things. Again, I need to like go over the IC, but I know these are all characters that are supposed to go with this keyboard, which is cool. You know, it's cool. We got a little Roze there. What's this? Tape mod? Tape mod, like, is this tape mod? I don't think so. I think this is a piece of cardboard of some sort. Oh, okay, these are like daughterboard cables, stuff like that, so we'll take this. It's a stand poster essential. Oh, what's going on, Kiwi? Waifu tape mod. I like the packaging for all this stuff though. These are kind of cute. This is kind of cool. I don't mind this. Did Singin say when the raffle for the unicorn is going to take place? Even if I had that info, I don't know if I can disclose that info. I'd suggest just following them. Follow Singa's socials. Soren, please stop me from spending money on stuff I don't really need. Hey Soren, if you spend money on stuff you don't really need, you're mega cringe. And no one wants to be cringe. All right? Soren, do you really, like, what are you trying to spend money on right now? Let's talk about it. What are you trying to spend money? Tell chat. Tell us here. What's this? This? Leather desk pad? Bro, you don't need more desk pads. No one in this hobby, if you own 2 desk pads, you don't need more than that. We're all done with desk pads. Nobody needs more leather desk pads, no more fabric desk pads. You don't need it. Look at the dimensions. Soren, it doesn't matter if this thing's 50 foot by 50 foot. You don't need it. What's the dimensions on this? 150 by 60. You don't need it. You don't need it. Even if it was, I don't care about the dimensions. It doesn't matter. You don't need it. Stop speaking blasphemy. Nobody needs any more desk pads in this entire hobby, dude. This hobby is too saturated with desk pads, man. Nobody needs anything. Stag, thank you so much for a year.
1 whole year of watching Alex build some keyboards. People chill.
Damn, dude. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you. Dude, I hate saying this. Okay, if you have one, fine, Soren. If you have one, then go for it. But do you really need it? It's a lot of money. That's pretty expensive. Do you guys even see me using other desk pads anymore? I just kind of gave up, man. I literally gave up. There's too many desk pads. I have a few of the ones with the graphics on it that I use. Like, I think I still use the Polybius one. I use mine occasionally. And then I like using solid colors now. That's it, man. I vibe with, like, simplicity lately. I think I'm, like, I've grown out of, like, too much shit on my desk type thing. There's too many things, man. Have you seen the deep desk pad? Which one's the deep desk pad? Which is that? Daughterboard, cable. Some of them do have differences, yeah. Oh yeah, Codename. I think it's still a great keyboard. I think if you're gonna go for it, don't regret. Like, it's not a bad keyboard by any sense of the means. I think it's actually pretty great. If you are gonna go for the Mode 80 though, like, just know that you're probably gonna be spending a little bit more money than something like obviously the Zoom or anything else. Do you take lo-fi music recommendations? Maybe in the future, because I might turn off music from the VODs, but for right now, no. What are those Ulu stickers? Ulu stickers. These things? All these little Ulu things I have here? These are actually keychains. They come with this keyboard. Well, they came with this prototype. I don't think any of these come with the keyboard. Wait, Cyber, what happened? Which is the one? I can't even pronounce that. Star, this, Alex? To be fair, I'm mostly looking at it because my desk laminate's starting to peel off the edge. Oh. You got duct tape? Just use that. That'll fix it. Save you some money. Do you have a favorite 65% keyboard? So are you talking like overall favorite 65? or just my favorite 65? Already been using painter's tape? Bro, upgrade. Splurge and give yourself some nice duct tape. All right, it'll fit your theme, your Soren. You have like a duck and stuff like that. You know, that'll work. So taking a quick little look at the Roze 65 here, it is very basic styling on the side. It's basic box on wedge. Nothing too crazy or out of the ordinary here for styling. Very simple back over here too. I know this has some sort of like styling to go with the Roze 65. I have to remember and look at it again. But very simple back piece as well. Nothing overly complex, overly complicated. Centered USB that is a little bit recessed back there as well. And then on the top we do a blocker, which is a Roze. So if you guys are into blockers, this does have a little Roze photo on it. And then there's the weight in the center too. Overall, like everything seems pretty clean on this. It is super simplistic. How much is the board? Kiwi, are you there? How much is the board again? I've had this for a little while, guys, and Kiwi asked if I can stream this. So I just picked a random day. I don't think it's overly expensive, is it? Is it $350? Ooh, if it's $350, I think that's a little bit on the high side. But I don't really truly remember. It is $350, okay. I think it's a little bit on the high side for $350, but we'll see how this sounds and feels and all. If it comes with all this extra goodies in the box, then okay, you know what? I can justify that. But if it's just a keyboard, I think it's a little high. Yeah, these are all kind of cool. Cool little storytelling. Doesn't have an alu plate, and then we also have a PCB. Do you have any photos of your full streaming setup? Actually, I will be doing a whole like what my setup looks like behind the scenes thing like very, very soon. Would you build a tofu for a customer? Yeah, actually, oddly enough, I've had like 4 customers approach me recently. Maybe not 4, maybe 2 or 3 about tofus. And then every single one of them who has wanted the tofu has backed out and got another keyboard. Like, and then has sent me another keyboard to build. I don't know why everyone's backing out of building tofus for. There's nothing wrong with tofus. Booper, I'm sorry, dude. I can't wait for the setup tour. It's just gonna be this room though, guys. Like, it's not gonna be an overly long or complex video. It's just gonna be like showing you guys how I manage this. Because like the point of the video, remember this, is gonna be how I manage to do all this stuff in a small space. Like, this is still like a small singular room. I don't have like a house, you know, like I don't have like, it's not anywhere near what Tejas is, you know? So this is still like a small room, and I think it's cool to show people like how I managed to do all this kind of stuff, like content creation, all this stuff in one singular like tiny room. It's just as big as my other room. It's just a little bit more like brighter and open looking. It's really a huge ass studio. No, it's literally a small room. You guys will see in like all the photos and videos and stuff I'll do for it. It's not that big. I don't get tofus personally. I feel like Bakaneko and KBD67 Lite outclasses it. Aesthetic. I mean, aesthetics, tofu is still the tofu. I think tofu reigns supreme there. Same room where you do photography? Yep. All my see this little thing over here? Where my hand is pointing? That is where I do photos. It's up against a wall. It's not that big. All right. Little PCB with some flex cuts. There's not as many as we normally see. I find 1 or 2 isn't that bad when it comes to if it thins out the sound, so I don't think this will be all that bad. Kiwi, do you have recommendations for how to build this with any foam that's included, or should we do none, or should we do everything? What do you think? This is cute too. I don't know where I should put pins, but I kind of want a spot to put them. Tim is always the inspiration I see. Always, dude. 8 AM streaming moment? I know it's early for some people. Hello, Mr. Alice. Capped you. What's going on, dude? Any recommendations on lubing services? Me? If you want. I don't think my prices are all that outrageous, so if you want, I can do. I just finished another batch for a client today. It depends on what you're doing. Just know that, like, so nice. I don't know.
Happy
If you want-
subiversary, handsome man.
Key Circle, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. I appreciate you, dude. Happy subiversary, my guy. All right. Let us do some stabilizers while we wait. Thrill, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 to Cap. I appreciate that, man. $1 per switch is your service, correct? It starts at $1, yeah. And then other things like, because I do supply a lot of the lube. It's always a bonus if you guys want to, supply your own lube. But I do supply lube. And then for other services, like it can get more expensive if you guys need me to Frankenstein stuff. Separate springs, put new springs in, oil them, film. Like all these other things obviously cost more. But yeah, just basic lubing, which I think most switches use anyways, is about a buck US a switch. Yeah, thank you guys. Thrill, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 to Cap. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, I don't know. We might do another build after this today too. We'll see what we do today. Is this 6.2 or is this 7? Or can we do either or? We'll do 6.5 or 6.25 rather. You posted a picture on Twitter with the transparent keycaps. Any idea what board we're on? That is the thermal. The beautiful, beautiful thermal by Mr. Wilba, which you may or may not see again in the future. Makes sense since you're adding more materials. Yeah, exactly. Like I've had people, I used to have like a flat fee for it, but then people were doing like crazy Franken switching, and I found myself spending sometimes near a day or two finishing batches of switches, and I was like, this ain't worth it anymore, man. Like this is less than minimum wage. So I decided to fix pricing and stuff like that, so it made more sense depending on how much work you put into it. There we go. What is a board you ordered that you are craving to come in? Kaze. Kaze and Bias round 2. But Kaze I think is number 1. Yeah, I'm going to go with Kaze. I would say the Geist, but like I don't even know if the Geist is going to sound good. Like the Geist just seems like a showpiece, like something I'd put inside my house and just be like, yeah, I spent a lot of money on this and this was a stupid purchase. But I don't know. I don't know if the Geist will sound good. The Kaze, at least to know I'm going to use, like, because I've used the Kaze, I liked it. What are my thoughts on KBD fans Tiger 80? Anything interesting to note? I feel like with both Tiger 80s, you almost absolutely need the mid plate foam. So, they added some nicer features. Personalized recognition. Switch individual highlights on or off to focus some of the viewers you want to be recognized. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm seeing something. There's a new feature that I can see now on to make it easier to see when Chozo messages me. So I will be using that for the first time. Okay, close. So now when Chozo messages me, I should be able to see it. Wow. Soren, can you type something in chat? So nice. Thank you,
Thanks for
Trill.
the
I
content.
appreciate it, dude. Yes, it actually like flashes now when a mod says something. Beautiful. Now I'll never miss another Chozo chat ever again. New feature to see it. We will still ignore him. I'll probably get so used to it and just ignore him again. Trill, thank you again, man, for the Prime. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for being a viewer. And thanks for enjoying everything that we do here, man. If I'm looking for an endgame keyboard, should I go with plastic or aluminum? The beautiful thing about keyboards is that it doesn't matter what you go with. If you end up liking it, it doesn't matter if it's plastic or aluminum. And I think there's so much variety in this day and age that if you decide to go with aluminum and you feel like that's your end game, go for it. But I know tons of people who have mixtures of different keyboards, and I know people that consider plastic keyboards their end game, and maybe that's it. They finished at an aluminum one, but it depends on the person. So I don't think there's truly a thing as like the end of your journey with something unless you decide it to be so. Enjoy watching you. Fuzz, how you doing, man? Endgame's a myth. Endgame is in the eye of the beholder. Piggy is endgame. Yeah, some people have different endgames, right? You gotta find your endgame. If you have the means to try enough things to form a preference, yeah, I agree. With anything though, guys, like I do encourage proper spending in this hobby, in any hobby, and just in life. Again, been down a road of crappy spending and, you know, not a great mental state where I was just like buying things because I thought that would make me feel better. Especially when I was younger and I didn't save money. Like my mother would always be like, yo, you gotta save your money. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm young. And it never, it never clicked in my head that it does matter sometimes. Just be careful with how you spend, as much as I want you guys to try everything in the entire hobby, it's also probably not financially the best move for everybody. And that's okay if it isn't, and it's okay if it is. Stop calling me out, bro. I'm just trying to make everyone better, Alex got to set me straight with my finances Alex got me set straight with my finances a while back. Can't chase everything down, not to go broke. Yeah, chasing things is stupid. Chasing things and just spending tons of money on things can be really ridiculous and pretty toxic. Seren, okay, call me weird. Wait, what am I calling you weird for? But I never thought that I would see a day where I would be charging my iPad using my GPU. Huh? Charging your iPad using your GPU? Is that a thing? Dude, my eyebrow is like fucking weird right now. Is that a thing? It has USB-C out? Wait. Why? Is it just dumping excess power or something into the USB-C or something like that? Peak technology? Interesting. Man, I love how conscious you are for everyone. Very rare to have someone like that in these types of hobbies. I try, man. Like, I know that, I don't want to say this and be like super negative about it. I know how this job works. Listen, I know how people make money being an influencer. There's sponsorships, there's affiliate codes, there's pushing products. Like, I get it. It's not a bad thing that people do that kind of stuff, but I also think that when you push something like that, it's very responsible to always say, listen, these things cost money. These are things that, like, I am telling you that, yes, it's my opinion, etc. about a certain product. Remember, there's a price tag, and remember, you have other responsibilities. I just think it's super responsible to kind of like bring that kind of stuff up, especially with luxury goods. NVIDIA meant to use it as a one cable solution for VR. Oh, that's right.
We might need to discuss baby names. I vote we name it after your favorite GMK set.
We're gonna name our kid Nautilus? Actually, that would be a pretty sick name, dude. That would be a pretty sick, nasty name. Okay. My Space 65 R3 comes in soon, and I was wondering what's your favorite config for the Space 65. Ooh. I kind of want to go back and do that board again now. What did I build with it again, guys? Was it FR4? I loved the way that our Space 65 came out, but I don't remember all the stuff we put in it. It feels like it's been a little while. I think it's on my photography table still. Oh no, it's in my front room on the dining table. I think we put in KTT Roses, which I thought sounded great in that, with an FR4 plate. And I think I used mid-plate foam. And then I know I used the gaskets face down, I think. One's on YouTube. There we go. It's really nice. You can't spend more than $200 on your keyboard. You don't deserve to be in this hobby. Who said that, Pattis? Who said that to you? Did someone say that to you? They're just projecting, dude. They're projecting because they weren't they weren't the cool kid or something in high school, so they just need to feel like cool now, How do you keep track of all your keyboard inventory? I don't. I really don't. I think my girlfriend probably keeps better track than I do. I just kind of put things places and I hope I remember. I'm the worst with that kind of stuff. The absolute worst. Any reason that you like roses over other KTTs like strawberries? I think the stock springs of the roses are probably one of my favorites out of the KTT switches that I've used. That's probably the reason why I keep coming back to them, but they all sound fantastic. Go sift through your collection and be like, oh yeah, I got that. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. What kind of keycaps are those on your macro pad? These are actually from Jelly Key. So these are part of their Koi Zen Pond. I think this is Zen Pond 4. They're really pretty. I really like them. But they're kind of expensive artisans. And I mean, like, for good reason. Like, here, I'll unplug it and show you guys. They are really nice. Like, I think this is really pretty. Okay, camera, focus, please. It is nice. They are just kind of pricey. You know? Sorry, ignore all my fingy prints. F1, F2, or Shelby. I'm on the hunt for an endgame TKL. If I were to rank all of those, F1 is number 1 for me, all right? F1 100% is number 1. F2 would be number 3, and Shelby would be my number 2. So if F1, Shelby, then F2. But F2 could actually beat the Shelby for me if you use a specific plate, which is the half plate. Then the F2 might even be like on par, if not just a tick lower than the F1. But the F1 is like, yeah, Roboto said the F1's fucking juiced, dude. The F1's like one of my favorite TKLs. I don't use it as much just because like it's kind of heavy. So I don't use it as much. But in terms of feel and sound, outstanding, dude. Like, it is one of my favorites. You know, I've used a few Janes. I haven't built a Jane, but I've used them at meets. They're all right. Like, I don't go nuts for Janes, man. Like, I don't personally like. There might be hype just for a different reason, but I don't think the Jane beats it, man. F1 V2 next year is super hype. Yeah, that's gonna be the keyboard to watch out for. I already know, man. So for fun, I bought an E-Uso. Wait, what is that? For $14 and modded the shit out of it. Oh, is it a keyboard? And get a better keyboard? Dude, people are so ignorant, dude. People are actually so ignorant. Yeah, it's dumb, dude. Wouldn't mind adding a Dolus either. The Dolus is nice. I know some people had issues with their finish on the Dolus, and I think even mine has a slight bit of a. I think the back panel seems like it's a bit off. So QC on the Dolus wasn't 100%, and I am a little tiny slight bit let down because of that. And I did purchase that with my own money. But other than that, I really liked my Dolus. Foundation beta should be really soon. The Foundation beta was fantastic as well. Waiting on Kaze Aero 75 F1 V2 at the moment. Yeah, I think Aero's soon. I don't even know how, like, what are their plans for running the F1 V2? Because that's even a keyword I want to get. And I'm curious, like, what their plan, like, what Gion's gonna do to, like, sell that board. Is that gonna be fucking raffle? Or is that gonna be first come, first serve? Do you guys have, like, a feeling? Posture? Okay, I got you. I don't know, man. I don't know what that board's gonna be, but that board's gonna be chaos getting it, dude. Thoughts on plate foam with alu plates? Half plates? I'm not too sure, Racing. Half plates with foam. I don't think I've ever done that. So I couldn't really give you a straight answer on that. Probably first come, first serve. Won't there be like in stock 1,000 units? Why do I feel like that's not enough? Why do I feel like 1,000 units is still gonna go within like a minute of it being listed? I literally feel like that's not enough, dude. Like, I feel like that's gonna be everyone's hype keyboard. It's gonna be gone in like 10 seconds. It feels like and sounds like a lot of keyboards. We're talking about the F1 V2, Soren. Gion wants to make wants everyone to make what people want. So if there's enough interest, he'll make them like the frog. They can sit in stock. Wasn't the frog really hard to get for like a whole bunch? Because like the monthly drops are still pretty tough. So nice. Kill switch. Is it kill switched? Thank you so much for the prime, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Hopefully you're having a great day, and thank you for using your prime on me, man. I think this Sonnet's still fantastic. Like, this Sonnet is probably, like... My most used keyboards are the following. Kohaku, Sonnet, and then was Shelby, but then you guys made me take the fucking keycaps off. So I think Kohaku and Sonnet are probably my most used keyboard right now. I mix in other things. Like, I don't always just use those three. But those are probably my most used keyboard. And there's reasons why, like, I like the sound profile a lot of the Shelby. That was me. The foe, huh? And then the Kohaku is just like top tier for me. I love this thing. But another keyboard that I've been using a lot recently as well is the Snake. I've been loving the Snake. And then what else have I been using a lot? Yeah, Snake has been definitely top tier. I've been using the Minerva every now and then too. That's been on my desk. But yeah, those are my top boards. Moon Tower is also up there too. I've been using that for photos for a whole bunch now. And I haven't really had a chance to kind of like put it on my desk and use it for not photos. Because it's always with different keycap sets I don't really like want or like on it. It's just so neutral. Like visually, that it just works with everything. I found that having less boards made me use them a bit more. Yeah, that's also one way to look at it too. Frog is still hard to get. You have 1 to 2 minutes for a mini from what I've known. The mini's newer though, is it not? I feel like the mini is something everyone's kind of after. Everyone's always chasing the latest thing though. You have to understand. The mentality of chasing the latest is it's dangerous as well. Mini's only been sold twice. Yeah, I figured as much. Like I think people will be really into that board, and then there'll be a cool off period until the next, hype thing comes out. Bandit, what's going on, dude? There are still some B-stock Frog minis. What's B-stock about them? Honestly, I don't mind B-stock boards. With the way I treat keyboards sometimes, like my personal boards, some of them are kind of scuffed up. There's only 4 boards in which like I will handle with the utmost care because I don't know why, I need them to be in pristine condition, which is the Moon Tower, the Snake now, the Sonnet I've been treating like gold, and then the Kohaku I actually haven't been treating like 100% like gold because I just use it so often. I think there was the other Moon Tower. I had to give that away. Giveaway when? Oh my Lanta. Despite my FOMO, don't really have a huge need to buy more boards at the moment unless they provide super different experiences amongst each other. That's good though. That's a healthy way of looking at things. Would you add the AKB Vero was a loud board? Or would you say, sorry, the AKB Vero was a loud board? I would say it was a deeper sounding board. It wasn't muted, it was loud, but it wasn't loud like people think loud means. It was deep, it had some volume to it, which was nice, and I think it stood out from the rest of my keyboards. I sent it back already, so I no longer have it. But I will say it did provide like a deeper sound profile, which was refreshing. Compared to how I normally build keyboards. I treat my spring suit angle like gold. The rest I'm not as safe with. Yeah. Usually stuff with like PVD weights on it, I treat like a baby, dude. I'm so excited to get my Sonnet in February. Ooh, do you have any plans for that, Elquan? I don't know if I've asked you that. Any plans for how you're gonna build that up? Do you prefer the Mode 80 or the Frog? I'm gonna put this over. I love Gion. Gion, if you're ever watching this part of the stream, I love you, dude. I love all of Gion's board. The F1 is like I said, my top 3. The Frog, I don't know what it was about it, man. It's not my cup of tea. The Frog is not my cup of tea, dude. It's one of those boards where I tried building it 3 times now with 3 different configs, different like tadpole drometers, different plates, different switches. Haven't really loved a single version of it I've built yet. I've tried mods that people have suggested me, like force breaking, which does nothing. Different inside foams, tape mod. There's something about the bottom row of the Frog that doesn't sit well with me that I don't like. And again, you can love your frogs. You guys can absolutely sit there and be like, Alex is a dummy. He has no idea what he's talking about. Didn't like my frog. And again, I paid for that. That was something I purchased. Wasn't my favorite keyboard. Do you have a board that got away, skipped and missed out on? The thermal, which I have, but I have a full-size thermal, but the HHKB thermal in red. That thermal was so beautiful, dude. They didn't make like a red HHKB thermal, right? I need to look this up. Red HHKB thermal. That keyboard, yeah, they did. That keyboard was so good, and I didn't buy it for some reason. And I remember Mr. Keeb at the time was like, this is a unique board, you have to pick it up. And I didn't. I have a white one now, but I wish I picked up the red one, man. The red one was so sick. That is the one board that I can say, like, I really, really wish I picked up. I think it's just tadpoles. Codename, I wish I was that tub of grease. Sorry. I know I was trying to respond to you, Codename, but I saw that above it and I just... Huh? Cerakote it? No, it's not the same. I like the white thermal too, but it needs to be HHKB. Huh? What were you saying? Sorry, Codename? Yeah, I'm just not big on tadpole mounts, I guess. Every tadpole mount that I've done so far, I've just been so like moot on. Full collection showcase may or may not happen. But you know what I think I want to do for that though? I really want to sit down and think. I don't want to do an entire showcase of everything because I think there's going to be a lot of boring stuff with that. But I would really like to show maybe like the top, I don't know, 20 or 15 keyboards that I built in the last like 3 years, 4 years, with everything, you know? I have the opposite of the one that got away with my Tiger 80. Instead of missing out, I messaged my friend one morning and said, fucking, I'm gonna buy it right now. But I somehow didn't. After a few hours checked again, there was free shipping, divine intervention. Yeah, sometimes that happens, man. Sometimes you just forget and then you're just like, oh. It actually happened with me with the Apple stuff. I forgot about it for a while and then I ended up getting it, something for the Apple, not the most recent purchase, but I think it was the iPad. This is like years and years ago. I forgot like for like a week or two, and then there was like a sale at Best Buy for the iPad because I really wanted to start drawing with things, so I picked up an iPad for myself. Currently, coffee, I'm way down compared to what I was like 3 or 4 months ago. 3 or 4 months ago, I think I was at like, actually longer than 3 or 4 months. I'd say like, let's just look at last year, January. I think I was sitting at like 120. Now I think I'm at less than 80. And that's from giving giveaways for you guys, giveaways just like friends that come over and just want to buy like a keyboard on the cheap or just like want something. So I'll just pick out one and be like, you want this? But I think I'm getting lower. I try not to sell anything though that I was given like as a prototype or anything like that, unless I get permission to do so first. I still just feel like super weird about that kind of stuff. Wait, does this plate allow for backspace? Okay, it does. I have a weird feeling this backspace is going to be a little bit funky because it looks like the hot swap socket's preventing it from being pushed in nicely. So we'll kind of have to force it in. But this is a very common thing I see with PCBs where they don't realize that sometimes like the hot swap socket, where's my screwdriver? Oh, here. Sits over the sockets for the, or the holes for the stabilizers. I am super proud. Like, let me tell you guys, I think it's really, really healthy to look at recognition and, you know, I don't know, just everything, even including things that you've done and things you're going to do. Like, self-recognize and be proud of yourself. The thing I'm most proud of right now, like, truth be told, is not even the keyboards. It's just the stuff that we've created all together, like this community. That's the thing I'm most proud of, man. Hydrate? Did you get a studio display as well? I did. Hey Alex, your stream is a lifesaver. It's 4 a.m. and I just finished my college assignments. I have a meeting at 8. Now I can watch your streams to kill time. Can't oversleep if you don't sleep. Yeah, I'm definitely like that too, man. When I was younger, I would stay up, and it was just easier to stay up rather than go back to bed. Like I said, I'm a little concerned for this one stab. Should be fine. I think I pushed in enough. I just don't want to press too hard on the socket. Oh no, you can hear the crunching from the PCB. I don't know what exactly is causing that noise. It's just weird. Yikes. I don't know what it is. It could even just be like the coating, the screen printing on the PCB that's causing that. But I don't know what that is. And again, you know what? Let's actually think about this. Let's see if that plays a factor in the sound profile of the board. Let's see if we can hear that, because yeah, I'm actually curious to see if that's actually audible while we're actually using the keyboard. Take a bite out of it, see if it's crunchy. I went to the dollar store today really quickly to buy some snacks. They didn't have any coconut chocolate bars like Bounty or whatever Americans have for coconut chocolate bars. And I'm kind of sad. What's up, Vera? It's the sockets? I've never heard that from the sockets before though, Soren. Is it good crunching or bad crunching? It could be like just crunching. Come on. Almond Joy, yeah. I like dark chocolate, honestly, guys. But I don't think I've ever... Well, I do see it sometimes, but rarely do I see the dark chocolate Bounty bars. Like, rarely. Hell, sometimes I don't even see Bounty bars. The good crunching, like the sound of a box spring when me and Alex have sleepovers. I think Avo has been fully corrupted by Tim Keelis. Like, absolutely fully corrupted by Burbs and Tim Keelis, dude. I'm even going to throw Burbs' name into the hat over here, too. 1,000%, dude. He goes to Tim's stream and takes notes. 110, dude. There's no way he doesn't. Dark chocolate is an abomination? Huh? What? I know a lot of people don't like it. Burbs is always sus. He loves it though. I may have had a hand in it. White chocolate for the win. I don't mind dark chocolate. You know what my favorite white chocolate candy bar is? Hershey's Cookies and Cream. Those are so, those are on the low key really good. Dark chocolate's healthy for you? Yeah, it definitely is. To a degree. Agile? What's going on, bro? Is that your favorite? On the low key, I think not enough people appreciate Cookies and Cream chocolate bars. It's so good, man. Cookies and Cream is way too good, and Hershey's Kisses. It's so good. It's like on the low key good, because no one even really buys them. No one goes out of the way and goes like, not that I've seen anyways, like no one goes, yeah, let me buy Cookies and Cream real quick. Nobody does that. But if I ever get them in like those little packages, or like if I'm ever on a crunch for like what needs to be bought for a chocolate bar and I don't see anything good, cookies and cream is my go-to. Use them in your s'mores. I haven't had s'mores in the longest of long times. Box from Costco. Ooh. A whole box of those things. Dude, you know what me and my girlfriend got a box of? No one judge me, all right? We got a box of like 60 pizza pockets. Me and her, we simp for pizza pockets. I don't know why our household has now become a pizza pocket household. A box of these nuts? Okay, Fira. Cookies though, where are they? I don't actually have a lot of, I don't eat cookies on like their own. No, unless they're like the ones you bake yourself. Pizza pockets are sick though, dude. They're actually so good. And not in the microwave though. If you put a pizza pocket in the microwave and you've never tried it in the oven, you're doing it wrong, dude. They're so different in the oven than in the microwave. Oh, I've never even thought of putting them in the air fryer. Wait, how long in the air fryer and what temp? Wait, how long and what temp? I've never done it at that like that before. Is it the same? Is it like what, 400 or something for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes? Air fry everything? Hold on, I need to know. An air fryer is basically like a mini convectional oven. Think about it like that. Everything in the air fryer is 350? No, fries is 400, isn't it? Pop-Tarts or toaster strudels? Toaster strudels are way better. 350 for 15? Mental note. I need to mental note this. All right, how are we building this, guys? So let's take this into consideration. It has flex cuts in it, but not a lot. We do have some options for mid-plate foam. Do we want to go against mid-plate foam today? We also do have an alu plate. So this could be a bit brighter. My concern is it might be a little too bright, and we might have some inflections of bad sounds on this, but up to you guys. Goes to write it down, I'll remember, because I'm probably gonna have one after this. Do you guys wait, my sock, where are you from? I would say it's in Canada too. It's pretty popular here in Canada. Alu plus no foam is the future. No foam? Let's do no foam today. Fuck it. We're finally gonna use these hamster switches. I had some other switches looped for this today, but I feel like these would be a better choice. Some tape mod to cover the flex cuts. You know, is it just me? Can I ask you guys a question? Like, honest question. Would you guys be more inclined to see less keyboards with flex cuts these days? Like, what are your, I don't think I've ever asked you it. What are your honest thoughts on flex cuts? I personally think like I'm over the whole flex cut shit. Like, I don't need my keyboard to bounce up and down. Maybe you guys do. But I do feel like it hurts the sound signature more than it does any good. Honestly, we deal with handling way less keyboards than you. You're building something new. Yeah, I mean, totally, but I know some people definitely have other opinions as well. We'll see how today's sound with nothing in it, because with one or two flex cuts, it shouldn't matter too much. But I have been noticing that like the keyboards that have like an insane amount, like, you know, the Owl Labs PCBs. We'll use the Link 65 as a case. It didn't sound good. Like, it sounded. Oh yeah, I should use this view more often. I fixed the cropping on it. It didn't sound very good, dude. I still want them personally. I like bouncy. Yeah, so some people still want them. So maybe in the future, maybe a flex cut versus a non-flex cut PCB would be something that would be worth offering, question mark. A proto I'm looking at only has one cut now, which is probably nicer. I feel like smaller relief cuts are also kind of nice to have too, rather than... Am I going blind? It's this one here. Jelly Epic is still one of my favorite sound and feeling boards. So that would be something that would also... I would say, influence the sound and feel of a keyboard, because the Jelly Epic has also not only flex cuts, but I believe it does also have tape mod, or not tape mod, PE foam. I need hydraulics. I think that we can create flex cut styles without, with different plate materials and mounting styles. People are just too lazy to innovate and maybe just cut holes and shit. I understand why people would think this would be a good idea, but I don't know. Here's my findings. Personally, I'm noticing the majority of keyboards I end up really liking don't have flex cuts. And if it does have flex cuts, I'm usually sticking mid-plate foam inside. And I don't know if that's everyone's cup of tea, because it does produce a very distinct sound profile. Would you say the Kinesis Advantage 360 is worth it for a full-time... What's SWE? I know which board you're talking about, but I have no experience with it at all. Are we keeping this board? You know, I didn't even ask Kiwi. I'm assuming I am, but maybe we'll do something fun with it. Let me love you? Wait, who said that? Burbs? Burbs! Any time of the day. Any time of the day, dude. What are your thoughts on Irene switches? I thought they were pretty good. I had no quarrels with the Irene switches. Oh god, these are gonna be a bit tough to stick in, aren't they? I think I probably will need the So, okay. This is, if anyone's wondering what this is called a plate fork. It is literally designed for what you're seeing right now, which is plates that tend to bounce, because the plates do have a lot of relief cuts in it. So see all these little cuts everywhere in the plate? All these things over here. This will make the plate bend, and it's really hard to stick switches in and get them to lock into place when the plate's bending as you push down. So what's nice is a plate fork. In the past, people use like chopsticks or what was Marcia using? Popsicle sticks. People have made these little tools. They're 3D printed, or some of them are CNC'd, etc. They just kind of slide in. You move it around, and then it'll help support the plate from bending, which makes just the installation of these things way easier. But they're called plate forks. Probably one of, if not the best tool in this entire hobby. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. Probably one of the best tools. Just have strong fingers. You know what, Fira? What foam silicone should I use for the Keychron V2? Did it come with extra foam and silicone? So nice. I don't remember, did it? May, thank you so much. I appreciate the tier 1 main. Thank you so much. Hopefully you're having a good day today. Thank you so much for 8 months of being here and supporting me. Wait, Aki wanted a compliment? Oh, fuck, dude. Aki. Just like a plate fork supports the plate, I would support you, dude. Anything you want to do, all right? Just remember that. Love you, dude. Hopefully you're having a great day today. Better mod than me. No, the chat. I got caught up in a thought, all right? Hopefully you're having a great week, dude. What if there's plate foam? So if there's plate foam, typically that's enough to support things, and you don't need something like this. Typically, keyword. But depends. It truly really does depend. Hamster switches Pog? Big Pog, dude. Getting in those Alex DMs right now? Huh? Oh, Aki, I already packed it up. I'll ship it out Monday. Because I don't think the post office near me is open tomorrow. And I'm not gonna lie, I was too tired today. So I ended up packing it. I haven't printed out the label for it yet, but I'll probably print it later. Do you guys remember Teha? Wow, dude, the shade that, dude, he even said I'm sending shade. The Teha shade right now is crazy, bro. Teha's recovering. He's still recovering. He hasn't fully recovered, guys. It takes a while. Like, poor guy. I mean, like, When you get 360 no scope that hard twice, and then someone makes a montage on you, that's crazy. You gotta like let yourself recover from that. Like when you get a montage made of you, bro, that's crazy. PTSD from war takes a while. In this case here, PTSD from Angel 360 no scoping him. Yeah, one does not simply recover. That's an old meme, bro. Seriously, AFK 3+ months? That's not true. He did come back one time. And then we harassed him about being 360 no scoped, and then he went back to hiding again. So we'll blame us. We'll blame us for that. What happened to Teja? No, he's just on his honeymoon, guys. I think he's still doing he's probably still doing stuff with his like now wife, you know? Old humor? Huh? It's not old humor. 3 weeks to recover? Some cases it's 3 years. All right, Lazao, let them be. Don't be weird. Switch suggestions for Space 65. I mean, I like the KTT Roses. You know what might actually sound really good in those? Are some Cherry MX Blacks. A little hint of scratch, because the keyboard itself has a really like, I don't know, really neutral sound profile that I think anything can work with it, but maybe some Cherry MX Black switches. Jackets sound amazing. Oh yeah, there's definitely different ways you can build that thing up too. These are kind of cute, these little switches. The hamster switches. Oh, I need another tray. Wait. Now you see how Alex doesn't read? Bro. Guys, listen. I tried to read, but you know what people do? Okay, I'm gonna throw shades at some people in chat, you know? Some people break up messages into 14 different lines. All right? When they could just write it in one line. Okay? So sometimes and there's other people in between those lines, I don't know what people are saying. Oh my lord, bro. I do it too. It's a bad habit, I think, of everybody. No, oh, here we go, dude. Stop calling us out. Stupid. This kind of guys. Come on. Insty got him? Okay, you know what, dude? Wait, who does that? This is inconsiderate? Yeah, tell him, Aki. Bro, I'm not reading anything in chat right now, right? Any opinions on Glare TKL? Because I ordered one and I'm pretty hype about it. The Glare TKL. Isn't that Gian's?
Almost 2 years of fun. Wow.
Why did the wow sound so weird? Thank you so much, Resistance. 2 years of fun, bro. And then the thing was just like, wow. Oh yeah, I don't think I built this. Typing angle 11 degrees. Damn. Thank you, I appreciate you, Resistance. I started another meme. Ugh, it's okay. We'll just deal with it. It looks nice though. The glare, I've heard people say good things about the glare. That wow was so aggressive. Yeah, it was so aggressive. The keyboard on my desk is the Kohaku. That was the most sarcastic wow it kind of was, dude. I do it in one-on-one conversations so they just see is typing for 30 seconds. Actually, I have a lot of pet peeves in the world. You know what actually happened again today? Then we'll come back to my main topic of texting and typing and stuff. It happened again. We were walking to the dollar store and to get some lunch today. And we're on a very narrow sidewalk where two people can clearly fit side by side, dude. All right, this drives me up the walls, bro. And me and my girlfriend are standing side by side, and there's clearly another couple that's coming towards us. So we line up, you know, like little kids that hold the rope when they're on a school trip. We're lining up, you know, front and back. They decided that they did not want to move. And my poor girlfriend has to go on the road where cars are because she didn't want to, like, get in their way. And I'm sitting there, like, trying to, like, you know, bump shoulders with them because I'm not fucking moving. And then they bump shoulders with me, and they kind of look at me and scoff. And it's just like, what are you doing, dude? Like, do you really need to, like, be on that? I don't understand that stuff, man. I don't understand that stuff, dude. Like, I think it's literally insecurities that people think you're, like, a weak human being that you just can't fucking move over. It's crazy, bro. Building decent cost. Yeah, being decent costs $0. It's so weird. It's just weird energy, dude. It's such weird energy. I don't interact as much as I can interact with other streamers. Shark, I'm glad you feel like you have a voice here, dude. I love that, man. I try to interact with everybody, you know. For some, it takes therapy, a lot of money. It's just so annoying, dude. When's a GB for decent human beings they need to join? They probably did. It's probably just really delayed, like 20 years delayed, dude. They're probably just like, listen, the plastic's not coming out right. We're gonna need another year. GB's delayed again. Color matching's still happening right now, bro. So bad though. GMK decent. Didn't even check the IC. Another round of color matching. Yeah, just give us one more time, guys. We're almost there. It's almost exact. Then you can be decent. Sending back for re-ano. Hey guys, we totally CNC'd the wrong keyboard. We're gonna send this back and CNC the right ones, and then GMK decent, and the decent keyboard will be out, you know. My sock is lost. Thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. Pantone chips got lost in the mail? Yeah, maybe. I think my other big pet peeve though, man, is like when you're having a conversation with someone, and listen, I'm a phone guy. I like being on the phone, like voice call. I'm not a texting guy. So usually if I'm sitting down and texting with someone, I'll see if they're typing back and like what the, you know, you feel it at the pace of your texting. But sometimes like I'm just sitting there, I'm texting with someone and I just see like, you know, we're texting back and forth. They suddenly stop, but you see like is typing and then it disappears. Then they're typing some more, and then it disappears. And you're kind of just like, do I stay in this conversation or do I walk away? Like, do I put the phone down? Or do I just, you know, wait for this person to type? So you never know, right? Because when I'm done talking to someone, I usually, not always, but I tend to have a tendency to be like, yo, I'm gonna be right back in a bit, bro. We'll talk later. That's how I end up a texting situation. Or like, you know, it's just like it's obvious that the conversation's come to a halt. But I'm a big texter. I hate the phone. I hate texting. I hate it. Let's see. Like I texted Angel before. I said, I'm gonna take the walk to Poland. And he said, do it. Like, and you know, we're just joking around, you know? But that's pretty much kind of like the text that I sent. Just dumb shit back and forth. I think that's called an email. Classic Angel. I heard him say that. Do it, bro. I like texting and generally catching up, but calling is like, I don't know, I like calling. I much prefer calling over text messages. Pulp, thank you so much for the raid of 6 people, dude. Hopefully you're having a good one today. What'd you guys do on stream today? And for anyone wondering, my name's Alex. I build keyboards. If anyone's first time in the stream today. It's kind of funny when most people voice people doing texting. Like with celebrities nowadays, it's weird seeing Elon tweeting weird shit. I try to stay up. Dude, Twitter's been weird again lately. It's been suggesting such weird content to me. I build keyboards. It's crazy, right? Hi, Ari. How you doing? First time here. Nice to meet you, Alex. Hey, Kill. What's going on, bro? Oh, gosh. I have a feeling this is going to be a bit brighter sounding, but we'll see. If it ends up being a little too bright, I'm thinking we will tape the back of the flex cuts there to kind of help lower the pitch down a little bit. That's my only real concern right now. It's just the pitch of the keyboard might be a bit brighter. Let's put these back. They're cute. I don't think it matches the box all too well, but they're definitely cute. I like the way these switches ended up look like. They look pretty cute. I like that. It's nice. Sounds like a very pro gamer name, Alexotos. Like if you didn't make keyboards, I would have thought you 360 no scope noobs on the regular. I'm so bad at video games nowadays. So bad at them, man. I lost any sort of like hint of talent I have. I'm only good at playing a little bit of particular games and like very particular characters that don't have high skill ceilings. Melon, how you doing, dude? Finally caught a stream? I'm glad to have you here. Been making a rug on stream? Wait, that sounds so cool. We're about 86 hours in? Huh? Wait, I gotta follow you for that. That sounds crazy. Oh, that's really loud. Let me follow you. I saw your PUBG gameplay, dude. You're good? That was a different time, though, man. What's the story behind Alexotos' username? Alex plus my gamer tag back in the day, dude. My gamer name was Otos, so I just combined the two. That's pretty much how it got there. It's kind of cringe. The Otos name is basically, I've explained it a few times, but it's kind of cringe. Rafika, how you doing, dude? Thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate you using that here. Basically, listen here. Otos was a name that I was young, and I was like, listen, at the time, I was like really in this like depressing kind of bullshit, where I was like, I'm a failure, and I want something to reflect that. So I looked at Greek Titans, because I also was into Greek stuff at the time, like Greek mythology, and one of the Titans attempted to storm heaven and failed. And I was like, that's so me, dude. That's so me. So I picked that name. And I've just kind of stuck with it. So that's pretty much why I picked that name. It's kind of cringe. My name is Mastermind 2001. That's kind of like not that bad though. That's kind of not that bad. I would rather have Mastermind. Where the fuck is my... Oh, here it is. That's so cringe. Thank you. Thank you for confirming. Alex Edgelord confirmed. I think when I was growing up, I kind of was like one of those like... Not edgy, but like I was sensitive in a lot of ways, which is totally normal, by the way. Dudlick, thank you so much for the raid of 197. Hello, nice to meet you. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. My name's Alex. I build keyboards. I'm kind of just chilling building this keyboard today. It's a little off-stream day, so like this keyboard wasn't really that planned out today, but we're just kind of chilling. Hello, hello. Nice to see you. Hopefully you guys are having a great day today. I'm gonna be really embarrassed. This is my first message in chat. I don't think it is. It didn't pop up. It didn't pop up. You've said in the past, I legit followed because of that lighting. That's what you said in the past. Woo. There you go, dude. I have the same earbuds. They're great. They're so good. The Mangard Zens Up are great, dude. It's good lighting. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. I build custom keyboards, guys. And I try to make it more than just building keyboards. You know, we try to make it a little bit more fun, community-based, stuff like that. But yeah, it's good fun. We like building them here. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. To be fair, your lighting's spectacular. Please. You guys are spectacular. When I'm licking one of my keyboards, please. That doesn't happen. What are you guys talking about? How do you see what people said before? I think that might be a mod thing. He shows us his toes from time to time. Skullhead, don't lie to these people. It's only that one time. When are you building the Thera? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know when. I was having such a bad headache that day. We're building some really nice keyboard. I'm actually building a W1AT tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow, Sunday, right? And then next week we have possibly the Kohaku. Or not a Kohaku, sorry, the Unicorn. Still Singa, wrong keyboard. My earbuds, these little things over here. These are called Mangard Zens Up. They're a little bit more money. They're a tri-bred earbuds. So basically there's like 3 different pieces of tech inside here. But if you guys really want a good headphone without having like a good earbud, without having to like drop a shit ton of money, Moondrop makes some great stuff. In particular, the Arias are really good. The Arias, whatever they're pronounced. There's a lot of great IEMs in the market. You don't need to go broke buying something. Personal Corn, kinda, yeah. I was really into macro pads for a bit. Wanted to make one on stream, but the startup cost is a bit too much. Yeah, keyboards can be a very expensive hobby. That's why I do a lot of financial warnings on the stream as well, because these things can get pretty damn pricey. We're building one called the Roze 65 today. Came with a lot of like goodies in the box. It's based off a character. I think it's a personal character that someone made. Do not confuse them with earbuds. Did I call them earbuds? Listen, they're IEMs. They're in-ear monitors. I'm sorry, everybody. Where's my daughter board that came with this? Where are the screws for this daughter board? Did this not come with screws? Take care, Bandit. Critical new IEMs are good. I haven't tried them yet, but I've heard good things. I have indeed heard good things. I think we've just been getting so unlucky with daughterboard stuff recently because I think they didn't send screws for it. So I'm just going to use the last 2 screws for this. Take care, Dud. We'll type again in chat next year. Sounds good, dude. Thank you for rating me, man. Appreciate you and have a good one. Crystal, thank you. Dude, another raid. That's crazy. Thank you so much for the raid of 2. I appreciate you. Hopefully you're having a good day today. The trio might have been moved. Yeah, the trio is going to get moved. I don't have the daughter board for it anymore. So the trio has to get, like, we can't stream it. There's no way. Oh, wait, no, maybe those were the right. Are these supposed to be at here? Okay, we'll use these. The trio can't be streamed. So that's why I'm thinking about moving some things around, and then we'll possibly just do the unicorn next week. We'll see. There's just so many keyboards. Maybe I'll just do the Thera next week or something. So many different keyboards we can build. Maybe I'll do a giveaway for something next week too. Maybe I'll just like pick something out of my collection and we'll just give it away or something. I don't know. We'll see what we do. Alex, is there a difference between the key mat sitting in front of you and any other normal gamery mouse pad? This is made of felt. But as far as I know, there shouldn't be any like performance difference between this and something else. I know there's definitely factors that play in to those loose screws in the desk. I'll put them inside the tray. One sec here. I'll fix it. There's factors that play into like all this kind of stuff for mice and all that, but being realistic, having a better mouse pad is not going to be what make or breaks you as being a pro player. I hate to be the one to say this. I've also been in that situation where I've bought like all this expensive gear, being like, listen, guys, I'm going to be the next pro player. Where's the ball? It's still on the floor. I need to go get it. But it doesn't actually help you. It might provide some sort of like bonus if you're already good, but practice will make you better. But there's no inherent benefit that I'm aware of. Do you mainly build keyboards here? Yeah, I pretty much only do keyboards. Occasionally we'll do like a game stream, but I build so many boards that I kind of don't have the energy to also do keyboard stuff, or sorry, the gaming stuff. So it's mainly just keyboards. Do we want to just put in the bottom foam just for funsies? I'm kind of down to put this in. Maybe this will help with the thinness of the sound that I'm worried is going to happen. Put the bottom foam in. Didn't I play Elden Ring with you guys? Also gives very good financial advice. Yeah, just don't spend money on keyboards, guys. Easy peasy, financial advice done. Explain the love for IEMs. I think the biggest love that I have for IEMs. Have you guys ever sat down and played a video game and been like, wow, this game's amazing. You slap on some headphones, you play for 3 hours, you're done your game, and you're left with a mark on your head and the top of your head just feeling like there's just pressure been putting on it. Let's just say you guys are going to be going out in 2 hours, but you also want to play some video games. And you do your hair up, put your headphones on, and realize that now you have a big dent in your hair. Don't you hate every single time that happens? let me introduce you guys to IEMs. Won't happen with these guys. In fact, doesn't even touch the top of your head. Literally saves your hair every single time, dude. ND items are far superior to regular earbuds and audio. Yeah, they're definitely nicer. No dent in your head at all, guys. Hanson, thank you again for the tier 1 for 5 months, dude. And No Face, thank you so much for your prime here, bro. I appreciate you, dude. You got some nice eyes? Okay, listen, you trying to make me blush right now, CJ? Very What? Huh? My eyes are suckable? Huh? Juan wants a compliment? How do I follow up a compliment after being told my eyes are suckable, dude? Hey, Juan, your eyes are also suckable, dude. Hopefully you're having a great day today, Juan. And hopefully the rest of your weekend goes absolutely outstanding, dude. Let me tell you, bro. If there's anyone in this world that if I was ending up with anyone, it would be you, dude. Love you that much, bro. This cable, though, okay, back to the keyboard for like 2 seconds. The channel's nice to have. The fact that this doesn't have like heat shrink on it, a little irritating. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just, we'll try to wrap it a little bit. I might grab some tape really quick and just tape this so it doesn't fall apart. Yeah, let me do that quick. Let me just do that quick. I do think the heat shrink is necessary on the cable because this is going to be kind of annoying to put in. It is kind of long too. Rotating it hurts my heart. It'll be fine. Elquan, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 to Akigami, dude. We are now migrating to the sus portion of the stream. That's Tim's every stream. If you guys want sus, follow Tim Keyless. Where's my tape? What happened to my tape? Well, I don't know where I put my tape. It was here yesterday. Let me check the other room. 1 second. Okay, I actually don't know where my tape is, my masking tape. Did I give it to my girlfriend or something? Traffic cone shorts? Mr. Alex with that drip? My pajamas? Okay, we're gonna just try it without tape. I don't know where the hell I put my tape. Oh, it's literally right there. Okay, I see it. It's hiding in a spot where I normally don't put it. You look like a Dollar Tree version of... Bro, that sounds like a diss and a compliment all in one. I don't even know who that is, but I'll take it that I'm a Dollar Tree version of them. I hope that's a good thing. If it's not a good thing, then I dislike that. Hopefully that's a good thing. Bro, polyfill is magic on some keyboards. It actually is. New IEMs? No, those are the same old ones I've been using. We're just gonna try doing it like this. And hopefully this should sit in here no problem. Hello, Frank. The disrespect, come on. He's actually very good looking, my dude. You know what? I'll take it. It's rare that I get called a Dollar Tree version of someone, but I'll take it. I'll still take it. It sounds still pretty nice. Oh wait, I need the gaskets. I'm putting this on without gaskets. What am I doing? All right, where do these gaskets go? These gaskets are so long. Alex, bend your hand back super far and flex your forearms for the fans first time. Bend your hand back super far and flex your forearms? Ava, I don't even think I've done that for anybody ever. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, so clean. I was gonna see how long we could go without gaskets. Gasketless keyboard. Hey, I remembered. It's my first time building a keyboard, guys. It's my very first keyboard build. Where Alex's forearms just turned me on to 500%. Bro, what is with this forearm thing? I've been debating whether or not to buy new IEMs. Wait till the new Geist board comes into GB. So if I want to be 100 with you, bro, I would actually just pick up the IEMs. The Geist is nice and everything, but like, I ordered my Geist last July. So it's over a year right now, and I really don't know the status of it. I'm not trying to throw shade on anyone, but like the updates aren't really there. Like I've had to ask for the updates. And I'm still excited for the board, but I don't know, I get weird vibes when like things are supposed to be delivered in an X amount of time, and I don't know, I bought the macro pad to support them. It's just weird. How long can Alex go without going sussy mode? It's about 90 minutes. 90 minutes is usually the time limit. All right, let's get the inside of this as well. Yeah, I'm in the same point. Like I did buy one. So I don't know. We'll see. Like I'm definitely interested in getting my Geist, but at the same time, like a small part of me is a little bit concerned at the time frame for all this kind of stuff still. So again, small part of me is a bit concerned. TX stabilizers or stabies? IMO, I like the stabies a little bit more. I just find they're easier to, yeah, these are really long gaskets. I find stabies are easier to mod. Do you have any recommendations for smaller IEMs? What's your budget? Budget plays a factor in this too. There are some IEMs that I could probably recommend you. They're just not very budget friendly. I don't actually know what's going on with the Geist website. I agree companies should put up more actual updates rather than Instagram stories. Yes. I'm a firm believer that like if you're going to be running projects and you're a company that requires crowdfunding and you're doing crowdfunded projects that are clearly group buys or long pre-orders, you need to have a proper and concise method of conveying updates to the people who support you. Without that, IMO, you are doomed to have really angry people. And I get there are going to be some vendors who are going to sit here and argue with me, and this is true, that it doesn't matter how well that they, produce updates, they can't satisfy everyone. Yes, that's one way of looking at it. Sure, I get it. The problem with it is when you don't have anything, you're hurting everyone. So why not at least do the bare minimum and provide some sort of updates? Yeah, and it's not an excuse to not even try. Because I do hear vendors complain that well, people still complain. Well, people are gonna complain about things. The best thing you can do is for the majority, still provide updates. But I've heard it from one too many people now of saying that updates don't work. They do work. The audience that I guess is going for that particular product is just either being ignorant or you're not providing maybe the right information to some people, but you're never gonna satisfy everybody. Grey Studios email updates this time were so good. Yeah, they probably learned from last time that they couldn't do the exact same thing. I put the gaskets on, right? Yeah, we did. I'm doubting myself here. I like, the little Roze badge isn't that bad. Oh, it's kind of cute color styling. Is it inside or outside? Yeah, it's outside. Okay. Hey chat, what's the best black on black keycap set one can buy? There's one from KVD fans. I can't remember the name of it. And there's actually another one from Novel Keys. Side note, disclaimer, I work there, so take it with a grain of salt. Novel Keys has one called Charcoal, but it's like a black on gray, or sorry, a gray on black rather. It's not 100% like black on black, but it gives you a nice sense of like stealthiness. Giving regular updates and even saying no news is helpful. Yeah, you know who's been doing that a lot and I have to give huge props to? I don't know them personally, but the person running the bias, dude, I'll go into their Discord, check on the updates, and it says, no news guys, still waiting on the shipment. Love that. You know why? Because it shows me that you care about your customers, that you're willing to even spend 2 fucking seconds of your day to convey that you don't have any information at this time. I love that, dude. Instead of just saying, well, nothing's happened, so I'm not going to give you guys updates. It makes me feel at ease as a customer. It really, really, really does. So there's no excuse to not give any updates. No news update is better than no updates at all? Yeah, exactly. Saying no updates at this time is still a valid update? Yes. Very, very well put. Astronaut. Very, very well put. Emails all the time I'm part of, once a week, update even if there's nothing to update. Yeah, it doesn't take very long. I don't know why there's this stigma of like, and I've heard it from vendors saying this too, that it's just a lot to do every single week for their products. Okay, then don't run products. Like what I don't get the conception here, like I guess the idea here. You don't want to give updates, but you still want to be a vendor? Crazy to me. Cute. I like the way this is turning out. Which vendor said that? I'm not going to name names. Some of the vendors that have said that in like this current time don't even exist anymore. There's been some vendors that have been like so anti-updates that have literally dissolved because they just literally don't do anything. They literally didn't do anything to help themselves. So they just literally like crashed and burned as a company. For that very reason, they just didn't want to give updates. When they're done, they're done. I think most people just want to give updates that are worth. I think that there needs to be some not saying this is a diss to them, but there needs to be self-reevaluating of like what's worth it to your clients. Had a vendor tell me that too, won't be buying again because of that. Ooh, really? Hello? I wonder if it was the same person I'm thinking of. What color keycaps am I putting on this? I want to put a GMK set, I just don't know which one. I kind of want to put fundamentals. Do I have fundamentals on something? Hold on. It's a red keyboard. What do I want to put? Fundamentals would be kind of fun. Or you know what? Sorry guys. It has to be done. Have to do it. Nice pants, thank you, dude. I think I have to do it. There's one other set that I was sent recently. It was this guy, but I don't think Sugar Plum. It's CXA Sugar Plum. I love CXA keycaps, but I just don't think Sugar Plum would be a nice fit on this board. Yeah, I don't think Sugar Plum would look that great on this. Nah. No, there's no coincidence, guys. Sometimes I do try to color match my shirt with what's going on in the stream, but no coincidence. CXA Wob? Should I get CXA Wob today? Should we do CXA? I'm kind of down. Let me see where my CXA set is. I think this is it. Oh God, it's underneath. think all the CXA keycaps are in here. The 65 is the Kohaku. All right, let's do a little bit of tuning. Yeah, me too. I like CX8 because it does have the ABS kind of like sound profile still. It's a little bit more unique. It's one of the more unique profiles that come out recently. And I do personally wish there was more CXA sets. I'm in agreement with you guys. Isn't it a coincidence? For what? My shirt matching my keyboard? Or my pants matching it? My pants are orange, by the way. Not to be confused with red. Back hair is not on point. My back hair? Yeah, I know, it's never on point, dude. It's really messy. I didn't do my hair today. I wasn't even gonna stream. I kind of just like did this. That's it. Very off topic, but echoing Mark earlier, your lighting is so nice, such a clean stream aesthetic. Thank you, I appreciate that. My stream actually right now is a little bit, it's just a 60. Why do I have a 60? My stream's a little bit messy right now. Wait, where's all the proper, is this 7U? It's not 7U, is it? No. Should I just use the white one? Where's the black one? My desk is just in general a little bit messy as of recently. Okay, we'll just use white for now because I don't know where the black space bar is. We'll just slap on the white space bar for now. I'm a fan of the CXA Legend, or not a fan? CXA is a spherical cherry profile. Dude, why am I struggling with this right now? So it is quite nice, it's just different. But I still really like these. You can kind of see like just how these are. They're really nice. I think this is a really, really cool profile. If anyone hasn't like seen these in the past. But they are quite nice. CXA stems are quite tight though. They do have a very similar sound profile to what's it called? GMK, because they are ABS. I do find them to be a little bit more, they seem a bit more full, not as bright. By full, I mean like sometimes they have a bit more bass, a little bit more meat to them in terms of sound profile. It is quite nice though. I'm gonna take away some of these things here, guys. We're gonna clean up the desk a little bit. Just ever so slightly. MT3s are nice. Don't get me wrong, I like MT3. I really don't like the sound profile of MT3 at all. I don't think there's been an MT3 set yet that I've been like super happy with. And I have tried like a few of them at this point. Like this sounds pretty good. But if you guys were ever interested in like trying a new profile, I think these are fun to try. CXA. I know what it's for. It's supposed to simulate like a more ergonomic, like nicer feeling, almost flip spacebar vibe, and I don't mind it. So it is nice. Oh wait, do I want to use the white backspace? Nah, right? I did a build for a friend with OSA, and they were too hollow. OSA is which profile again? All right, let's try putting everything in now. But yeah, if you guys are still waiting for your first keyboard and maybe like unsure of which, no, M goes one beside it, right? Yeah. Which profile to try, Cherry I think is the most optimal way to try out something new. But yeah, I'd like to try MTNU profile. Which one's that? Did someone say OEM height? OEM is just like not my cup of tea at all. OEM I find is just kind of just bleh. I've never been a big fan of OEM stuff. I've always, again, just found it to be a bit bleh. It's never been like 100% the best thing in the world. Let's see if I can remember where all these keycaps go without relying on the other keyboard. Can we make TMA profile touch me Alex? Frank, what the heck? What the heck, Frank? Akko ASA profile? Is that like SA? I feel like that is like SA, right? Okay, guys, I need to use the other keyboard because low key, I don't remember the layout very well. Frank B. Wild? Frank thinks it's DGen hours. He literally was like, wait, what time is it? And then he realized that it's not actually DGen hours yet. That's at midnight Tim's time. Those are Tim hours that need to be DGen. It's 3 a.m. somewhere? Yeah. Wait, left for a minute, what caps these? These are CXA. I've used them like once or twice in the past and I always like them. I figured today would be a fun day to use them again. CXA WABA. Alright. These are cute. You know what other set recently was pretty nice too? The Monike Wob set was pretty nice. Those are pretty cool. I did enjoy those. Yeah, I'm like knocking lucky with keycaps I'm pulling out here. How many boards do you have around the house, assuming you keep a lot of protos? Some people think I have like hundreds lying around, but I think like in total at this current time, I probably have around 40 to 50 things lying around my place. And then a few more at my parents'. But I've been doing like a very solid job of doing giveaways. So as of recent, whenever I have like a bunch of protos that either manufacturers or vendors don't want back, I will pause for a second and think like, okay, would this be good for a giveaway in the future? So I have like a pile of things I've been writing down of, okay, maybe for Christmas we can give this away, and just trying to make like fun events out of it. You know? Otherwise, I think I'm just gonna have just way too many things, and I don't want to fall into that like trap of hoarding things either. Moon Tower giveaway? Yeah, the pre-move giveaway was like crazy, and then I think Christmas will also do something pretty crazy. Also, I was thinking about doing some giveaways like in the Discord server too. We'll see. We'll see what I do for all these things. Hello? You gonna go on? Do you think an SA spacebar and cherry profile keycaps would look weird? It's not so much that it looks weird, it just kind of feels funky. Putting an SA spacebar on cherry makes your thumb rest a little bit too high, and I think it's kind of probably bad typing posture to keep your thumb up that high. I don't know, what do you guys think? I've always felt it kind of feels kind of weird and funky. It's not really my cup of tea. These are CXA, they're not cat. Dude, we still have the gnats coming from the snake plant. It's almost done, and then we're gonna transplant it into another. We're gonna put it basically into another. What's it called? We have a new. What are they called? The planters. We have a new planter. We got one. It has the irrigation on the bottom now, like little drainage holes. So no more overwatering the plants. That was like legitimately a nightmare dealing with that whole problem. It's almost fully dried out though. With the onslaught of new TKLs, I feel the Akuma is the nicest. Akuma's really nice. I think right now the best value and best bang for your buck though, it's kind of a no-brainer. I feel like it really lies on the what's it called? The Zoom. The Zoom is pretty much one of, if not the best bang for your buck keyboards out right now. They really, really nailed it. I might try SA or maybe something like Cap. I really don't think anything Cherry. You're gonna love SA. SA is really fun. That's why it's my favorite keyboard. Yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna like just absolutely just go nuts for that board. The F1 is also, the F1 V2 is gonna be the next board, I think. That's gonna be the next like big like, yo, is this a 0 or is this the O? I think this is technically a 0. I need to remove that. I really like my Zoom 65. Yeah, I'm actually surprised with how much I ended up liking the Zoom 65. Not gonna lie. That ended up way better than I thought it was gonna be. We'll put this all back in the box later. A gasket mount TKL with various choices of external weights for 180 is pretty much a steal. Yeah. Crazy. It's crazy how accessible the hobby's gotten. Truly. Truly, truly it is. And I love every bit of it. Stepped caps pain? Wait, why? You don't like step caps? How is the top and bottom gasket between the case and keycap? Other reviews I've seen on YouTube, there was some unseemly gap on this board? A gap between the top and the bottom? What do you mean a gap? I guess because I don't see it, I'm kind of confused by how's the top and bottom gap between the case and keycap? Other reviews I've seen on YouTube, there seems to be an unusual large gap. Do you see anything? I don't really see an unusual gap at all. Perhaps the top portion, well, I see the gasket's kind of popping out there a little bit. Perhaps the top portion has a little bit of a taller gap. Ever so slightly. More so than the right side. If you guys can see that. I wouldn't say it's unusually large, but I do think, yes, some refinement can be there. We'll take a closer look now that you've pointed that out after we're done this.
You know what I love about QWERTY
Sarah.
keyboards? It puts you and I together. Much love, brother. Thanks for the good vibes.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. And thank you so much for the little cute compliment too, man. Appreciate you. Hopefully you're having the best of days today. Love you, dude. Where's all my caps for here? Am I missing things for this set? You know what? I actually might be. Because I think this was a prototype set when they sent it to me. I may be missing stuff for this set. In which case, I feel sorry. I feel the pain. That explains probably. Oh, you know what? No, it's on a different keyboard. I think it's at my parents' house. It's okay. I'll just fill it in with other things. No one say anything. We'll just fill it in with anything else that we can. We'll just have to deal with it today. I left a whole bunch of boards at my parents' house still. Anything? Okay, you know what? So I think this is still on one of the boards there. Yeah, let's put anything there. Put some, put these two icons here. Scuffed. It wouldn't be a good keyboard stream without a little scuffed keycaps. A little mess of keycaps, you know? That's alright. That's gonna be the next big thing. I don't know, guys, if you guys collect keyboards and you guys are ever planning on moving, let me tell you, it's not easy to transport all these things. Let me tell you, I've learned it is absolutely the most crazy thing ever, dude. It is so tough to get keyboards from one destination to another. Like, Yeah, you really can't. And then on top of that too, like if you don't have cases or boxes for all of them, like individual padded boxes, like what do? You know? Actually, you know what I noticed? Depending on the light outside, I think the light outside slightly influences my camera. Hold on. I'm gonna do something, guys. Just ignore me for a second. I just want to quickly change the white balance here for a second. There we go. That's a little bit more natural looking. Elden Ring board game? Wait, that sounds awesome. So nice. All right. So this is the board. Yeah, see how nice the keycaps look from the side? Again, ignore the ones that are not supposed to be there. Age 2K, thank you so much for the 8 months, bro. Look how nice this looks, dude. That's why I plan on having a very small collection in the future. Yeah. Got the ball for the screw tray while you're up. Should I get it right now? Is that something you guys want me to get? The screw tray ball? Got it. I'm drinking a energy drink because I haven't been very energetic up until I drank that today. Akko Alice? I haven't had a chance to experiment with the Akko Alex at all, or Alice rather, so I'm not too sure how I feel about it. We'll see. All right, let's plug this guy in and then we'll see if it all works. Hope it does. I didn't test the PCB, but I hope it does, dude. Okay, guys. Rockstar drink, yeah. Oh, it does, perfect. All right, let's see what this sounds like. We're using some hamster switches, which have been pre-lubed. So we're also taking a look at those today, and we're putting this in the Roze 65. Pretty like very simplistic board. There's not a lot of like truly like unique, outstanding things about the side profile or anything like that. It's very minimalistic. The only thing I would say is this more has like characters built into it. So if you want to enter like that kind of universe of things. It also has a pretty little Roze badge on the side here, which I like the alignment of. Some people did point out, piece of fluff, there is some spacing. I am seeing that too, but you know what I think this is? I'm gonna unplug this. It does look like, and if I were to unscrew it all, just like the board yesterday, and I think this is a very common thing I've been seeing in keyboards recently, it looks like we need to do some alignment of the actual keyboard, which I kind of want to do before we get too far into this, which kind of requires you to unscrew things and then sit there and like move the PCB, and then when it's good, you align it and screw it in. I prefer if designers were to make it so you had alignment tabs in things, because aligning stuff like this is kind of annoying. It does look like the right, where we go. So we've aligned some of this a little bit better. I don't want to damage anything either. But I do think that it is nicer when there is some sort of alignment mechanism inside, whether it be like KeyCult does it, whether it be like some people I've seen put little extrusions on the actual metal that hook into the plate, which allows you to align it a bit better. But I do think that the designer of the board, if I were to look at that really quick, they did send me a message saying that they're working on alignments. Gaskets are subject to change, polishing on all the visible sides of the weight. Foams will be refined. I didn't really have a problem with the foams. Packaging will have more quality of life additions. There's going to be a keyboard bag rather than a box, which is pretty nice. I prefer a bag. An alignment of the plate PCB will optimize so there's more wiggle room. We notice that the right control takes a bit of finessing to get into the right position. Right control. Interesting. What I think needs to happen is, yeah, like even with the Vega, they have like tiny pieces of foam. I think there needs to be some sort of alignment portion of the keyboard. Again, the board is around $350. I think this is a little expensive for this, but if they do add a lot of the quality of life stuff, perhaps this is not a terrible price for it. It is standard gasket, so there's nothing, again, crazy special about the way that this is mounted. Let's see what this sounds like. Let's see. I can notice a bit of the thinness of the sound. It's just ever so slightly thin, and I think that is just because of the two cuts in the PCB. The spacebar is okay. I think the spacebar is the strongest point about the keyboard, sound-wise. The bottom row and even the top row. But I think it does need to either have some sort of like additional tape mod, or just something underneath to kind of like, because like, again, this is my issue with flex cuts. The crunch, no, the crunch you don't hear. There's no flex in the PCB, right? There's no flex in the PCB, so it's like, it doesn't really make like logical sense why you would include a flex cut PCB. You're doing, and this is for all designers of keyboards, you're doing nothing but kind of like hurting your board when you include flex cuts in something that doesn't intend to have movement in the middle. And I get why people do it, one less skew, maybe for options of like a half plate. What's up, Spooty? But I don't think it needs to be put in every single keyboard. You know what I mean? I don't think it does. Other than that, like, I think it's cool what they did with the packaging and stuff like that. Killing the sound stops the cuts. But I think if we were to put tape on this, it would completely bring the life back to the keyboard. 1000%, dude. Did you use the mid-plate foam for this? No, I did not. We decided to not use it today. And I also did that to kind of show that, like, this would probably sound really good with the mid-plate foam. Telling you guys right now, this would probably sound like pretty good. I think Tim built his with mid-plate foam. But this also kind of limits you. While it doesn't sound awful, it does not sound bad by any means. I do think it's a little bit like, it doesn't sound as full as something like this. Well, probably sounds a little bit better off the desk pad. Where you can hear this just doesn't sound as like full because of the flex cuts. Usually the flex cuts I find are a bit better if you're using like a plastic plate, which, you know, not everyone wants to use when this came with an alu plate. Yeah, I do think that the mid-plate foam would probably be a way better addition to this board. Way better. My goodness, that's good. Thank you, Coffee. Appreciate you, dude. Other than that, like, if you guys are interested in this board or interested in like the styling of this thing, it is $350. Bro, Alex, I just killed this key with one tap of the Kohaku spacebar. Oh, the Kohaku's built different, bro. It's built so different. Though this is the Kohaku. One of my favorite boards. There is one issue with this board that I've noticed, being the acrylic seems to react really badly with the copper bottom over here. I don't know if you guys can see like the discoloration on the acrylic. See that? Isn't that weird? And that's on the inside. The acrylic's kind of like just eating away at the copper. I thought that was a Browning banana. Wait, what? Oh, the bottom? No, it's a koi fish. I found the plate foam really helped with this too. Tapping the flex cuts on the PCB, taping it rather. Yeah, I'll probably need to tape it, but again, just stuff that like can be avoided by just not building it with flex cuts. And that's kind of the point I want to drive home with like a lot of these things. Again, flex cuts have their use. I just don't think they need to be put on everything, right? They really don't, unless your keyboard's meant to be super flexy. So. You could buy a Zoom and a QK for less than the price of the Roze 65. I don't see the premium difference. Yeah, again, I want to keep it 100. I really do like the Roze badge. I think that's kind of cute, to be honest. But like that can't be the only selling point. It's hard, right? It's really hard sometimes because like I like the story, like the design behind like the characters and stuff like that. I think that's cool. I can't really justify like why I would buy this versus something like a Zoom 65, for example, right? Compare the gap between keycaps on the Kohaku. Yeah, this is way more uniform. And again, we've talked about the aligning thing. The designer did say that there's going to be some alignment fixes. But yeah, it's hard to even justify even with that too. You can see it's even kind of shifted again. It's higher on this side than it is on this side. Just get an Iron 165. I don't know, man. Iron 165 is... I'd pick this over the Iron 165, to be honest. I would. I didn't really love... Like, I've built a few Iron 165s for clients. They've all sounded okay. I don't think I'd want to spend the amount of money on Iron 165 compared to something else. They sound fine. They're so expensive for something that I truly don't think is like my favorite keyboard in the world. What about the Think 65? Think 65 is nice. I like the Think 6.5. Ginkgo 65 is interesting design-wise than this, and it's less. The Ginkgo's okay looking. I think the Ginkgo takes some like getting used to for me because the top profile is a little bit weird. But it is what it is with that kind of thing. Think V3? There's gonna be a Think V3? Pancake, I might want to do it later today. I might do the double one tomorrow, just because I want to do some like editing and some recording, and then I also want to clean. You guys can't see it, but over here it's just like the mess from yesterday's stream too. And I kind of woke up and I've just been so tired today. I will be doing the Matrix course at the end of the month, yeah. Do you think the keyboard used prices will ever go below retail? Yeah, eventually. Eventually. Think 6.5 V3 will be here. Interesting. I wonder what they'll do for that. But yeah, guys, I'll probably call it for today. And then what I'm gonna do is, yeah, I'll probably do 2 streams tomorrow. But to sum up, I do think the board, I wish the board was just less, and I feel like it's more justifiable as a purchase. And then I do think there's some minor things about this that need to be kind of cleaned up on the board too. Like I said, it's hard right now to think like 350. Okay, what do I get for 350 here? And it's hard. It really is, considering it is more of a basic styling to this keyboard, and that could be your thing, but it is tough. Catch you later. Thank you guys. Who's raiding? Who's streaming right now? Who can we raid? Who can we raid? I don't even know who's on Twitch today. I never stream Saturdays. Who's doing keyboards? Oh, you know what? Soren's just chatting? Hold on. Let's raid Soren. Whoa, Soren, look at Soren's hair. That's crazy. All right, let's raid Soren. He's gonna be so mad that we raided him, by the way. He's gonna be literally so mad, dude. Thocky, I'll check them all out in like an hour or two. Take care, guys.
No.
Does he know I'm gonna be raiding him?
No. Thanks for the follow.
Okay, see you guys. Take care. Go enjoy Soren's stream. He's a call. You can just call him a schmuck or something. I don't know. See you guys later. Peace out and bye.